Hello again, everyone. We're going to do our first product review on the Bawldy 9.0 Head Shaver Ultra. Had this for a few months, but today is the first day I'm using it because I've been using other products. If you've been looking at my reviews. So I'm going to go over what it's capable of, what it's supposed to do, and because it came with a whole bunch of free accessories, we're going to review 3 of them. You know, I think it was 5 altogether. We'll do 3 of them today. We'll do another one another day, and finally the final one. Let's see. This is waterproof, IPX7. It's got a 90-minute charge. Takes 2 hours to charge from 0. It's got a USB recharging thing. Double layer whisker blade. Calling this thing 9,500 RPMs, which is about 500 more than a knockoff Bawldy we had. So let's get into it. This is the unit right here. I got the head off. Only one button. As you can see, it lights up. 76 minutes to go. And when you shut it off, oh, not this model. Time of use, 1 second. All right, so we'll give you the time of use. Available time is 75 minutes. So I've used this for 15 minutes today. We'll start with the first accessory, what I use first. I've been growing my hair for about 14 days for the purpose of using this thing. Just clips on like that. That's what it looks like. It's a little weird using a blade like this. Now I can honestly tell you, will it replace something like this, like my wall barber shaver? Absolutely not. If you want a serious shave, this is what you'd use. A wall. We'll be doing a review on this. I've had this one for years. And why? The wall is double the size. It's corded, so it's got more power. This thing is good for 2 things. If you're a traveling businessman or salesman, you want to pack light, this may come in handy. I would think this would come in handy to trim down your goatee too. We'll check that out later. It comes with 3 attachments. I never use any of these things on any shaver I get. There's one right there. Here's a second one. Not even sure how what kind of growth it's supposed to take off, because one, I never use these things, so I can tell you they fit on nice, but I can't tell you how they are because I don't use stuff like that. I just don't. So anyway, as far as the head razor goes, I mean, it did a pretty decent job. Is it going to be quick as the wall just showed you? No, it's not as powerful as a corded one, and the blade on that is twice as long. It's not even close. If you're a traveling businessman, like to travel light, this would come in handy. Or if your main one were to break in your middle of shaving, that's when you would want to use this. This is when something like this would come in handy the most. But if you're a traveling businessman, it's going to be on the road for weeks and weeks at a time, and maybe you skipped a few days, or maybe you thought maybe it's appropriate to grow some of your hair for a few days, this may come in handy. In fact, I would say it would really come in handy because my hair is pretty coarse. Other than that, I see no other use for this. It's a good backup, and it's a good travel companion if you have no time to go to a real barber and have it done. All right, the second accessory we used was the so-called, I think they call it the face massager or a scalp massager. Soft face sponge. This is what it looks like. This doesn't fit on real well. I think it's kind of broken. I'm not really sure. I think it's missing the piece inside, but I was still able to use it. There you see. Now I will say this, it does feel nice. I suppose if you really want to pamper yourself, this would come in handy. But honest to God, I think you're better off with a dedicated face massager. I don't think much of this at all. It's cute. It's a free accessory. It is what it is. But I think you're just better off using something like this to massage your head. You get a lot more power doing it manual than you would on something like this. The other thing is, if you do want an electronic one, because you're a very ticky person, I would buy a dedicated face massager. I mean, this is good. It does feel good. How well does it affect? I don't know. Then we got the exfoliating brush. Like I said, as the face massager feels good, and it feels good over here, I think you're better off getting a dedicated exfoliating brush that's electronic. Again, if you're on the road, you need something and you want to pack light, I suppose this would come in handy if you're that type of person. I'm not. Same thing with this, but to be honest with you, you better buy a dedicated electronic face massager. You also better off buying a dedicated exfoliating brush. That's just mine. And plus, this comes with a top to protect it, which is nice, and it fits good. It's not going to come off. So, all right, let's get into the start of the show, the main part. And by the way, that picture right there, that's what it looked like after I got done using this. Now for the start of the show, it does come, unlike the other one, with a protective covering. 9 blades. And I can tell you, this thing cut through my head within 2 to 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Dry shave after the shower, using no lubricants. Same thing with this. And now you see what I look like after using this for about 2-3 minutes. So it did the job real good. I think the extra 500 RPMs does make a difference compared to the knockoff. I was done a couple of minutes. And then of course, the reason why I look like this now is because I still used the Mariano Rivera of closers. I used the Bawldy Pro to get to what you see right now. This thing is awesome. I'll have a link in the bottom or the end of this video so you can check out the review on that. So that's my first impression review on it. The actual 9-head thing is pretty awesome. The hair clipper was good. I do find a use for this. How long would it last? I mean, it's not badly made. It's not the greatest either. But I do think there's a role for something for this. As for these two things right here, the exfoliating brush and the face massager, I think you're just better off getting a dedicated electronic one for both. Or do what I do, go old school manual, and you'll be able to put more pressure on it. This is from Dr. Squatch. So that is my first impression video of the Bawldy 9.0 Ultra. Now we got two more accessories we'll eventually do. This is called a body trimmer. I guess it's made for your armpits and your chest or something like that. And this is the nose ears trimmer, which I think will be very, very useful for someone like me. Just my opinion. Alright folks, leave your comments down below. Love to hear your opinions. Let me know. I didn't do my face today with the Bawldy Pro because I'm still reviewing the Norelco. I'll be giving you a 4-day growth update on that tomorrow. I'll let you know how that is, and after I get done reviewing that, we'll start using this on my face and neck and how well it performs to others. So, God bless you all. Take care of each other. We'll talk to you later.